What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the farm. Man, this wind is terrible. I hope the audio's good. This is a real test for these DJI Mic 2s. You can see, you look at the flag, how hard the wind's blowing. See the trees. We are definitely getting some wind. I was going to jump in the blind tonight, try to do a little deer hunting, but it's too windy for that, y'all. I think the deer could still move. I've seen them up in some crazy wind. All my life, I've been told deer don't move in the wind. Deer don't move in the rain. We bought our farm and started seeing deer on a regular basis and able to watch them more rather than just when I was in the woods hunting. That's malarkey. Deer move in the wind and deer move in the rain. Now they may not move as much, but last year's bow buck, the 9-point I got last year with my bow, came in on a windy day just about like this right here. And I was sitting out there and was just about to give up, and there he was all by himself. But it was still a very windy day, and he came on in. He didn't leave. Something happened, he didn't get to leave. Just saying. So let's go out here and get some corn in the feeder, and then we'll come back and take care of these chickens, see how they're all doing, get their eggs and that kind of stuff. Man, y'all, this wind is terrible. This is a sack of corn I've had for a little while, and a mouse got in the bottom of the bag, so I'm not going to open it the normal way. I'm going to cut it open and dump it in from the bottom of the bag. Well, more corn in there than I was expecting. I thought I was completely out. It's just hung up on the sides. There's definitely more corn in there than I was thinking there was. I figured I'd better put that sharp knife up. Somebody was going to get on to me in the comments about opening the lid of this feeder with that sharp knife in my hand. It wasn't very smart. All right, that's not a whole lot, but I have never filled this thing up. Maybe I will, just to see how long it'll last. Fill it plumb to the top. Well, that's got the feeder. Y'all, my deer blind, I don't know what the sustained wind is, but we got gusts up to 30 miles an hour. And this is a big old deer blind, y'all. Tied wee. That dude is still there. It's got a couple of things showing that it's been blowing in the wind, but I'm happy it's still there. Now, I did stake it down with those drawstrings. If you look, it is trying to pull that stake up. It has moved it, But these stakes and that drawstring up on that hub is holding it steady. They are right where they should be. And that being a brand new blind, it's still with us. I don't know if that being that see-through material helped it or not. Maybe some of the wind was able to pass through instead of just creating a sail. You know what I mean? Maybe. I'm just asking. My Premier One netting is holding up, but it is taking a beating, but it is still right where it should be. Got a bunch of leaves and stuff blown up again it, but it didn't give out. We have owned other brands of netting. I wouldn't buy anything but Premier One now. Let's look. The hen's sitting. Are there any extra eggs? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, just 9 eggs. No extra eggs in the nest. Let's see what they got in here. They got food and they got water. 2, just 4 eggs. All right, change in the weather's gonna cause that a little bit. The American breasts are good. They got 4 eggs and plenty of water, plenty of feed. Let's go see how the Americanas are doing. Got big plans for this planting bed, possibly this coming weekend. We'll see. We got temperatures that are supposed to get close to freezing like Thursday night. This is gonna make me want to get in the deer woods, but I think we can get some stuff done. I got a little bird caught up in there. He's wanting out, he gone. All the straw in the nesting box is gone. I guess the wind blew it all out. Let me see. I don't see any eggs. I'm gonna go move it, take a look. They got food and water. Two eggs. Just a couple. Let's go check on the speckled Sussex and the partridge Chanticleers. Chanticleer. They got food and water. If there's an egg, it's gonna be right underneath their building there. Let me take a look. Move, girls. No eggs. No eggs anywhere. My goose got out today. First time it's ever got out on its own. I think I got him in the picture there. I had to run him out of our backyard before the dogs got in there. Dina let the dogs out, little Miss Molly and Miss Jewel, and that could have been bad for the goose. But we got him out of there. He's wanting back in that pen. That wind's terrible, y'all. I'll see if we can let him out. I don't expect many eggs in here either, but let's go take a look. I'm gonna leave that gate open. He can get in on his own. See what we got in here. There's 2, 3, 4. We got 4 eggs. 2 eggs there And we got 5 eggs. There's 2 under the door and one out here in the open. That's it. So wind's making me cough. Let me grab these eggs, check their feeder. They got feed. They got water. And put these in my pocket. Try not to make any pocket omelets out of them. I didn't bring the basket in here. If you've ever had chickens and put your eggs in your pocket, you've probably had a pocket omelet. Look at this one, y'all. This is a funny shaped egg, very cylindrical. Got a very sharp, pronounced point. That's not normal. These are some smaller eggs, but it should look more like that. Not pointed. See the difference? I got a few more eggs in there than I was expecting though. 11 eggs on a super windy day. Right there. When those temperatures and wind and everything changes, that sometimes stops them from laying. Let's give everybody some scratch. I hit the camera with that, y'all. Sorry. Here they come. They're wanting in there to get that scratch, and I'm in their way. Let's give these girls some scratch. They do like their scratch, y'all. This is my prettiest pen right here. One rooster in there and the rest of them are all hens. Every one of them's eating scratch. Now a couple days ago, I found a whole bunch of eggs right back there, but there's none today. Let's get the Americana some scratch. They're getting after it. We got to get them out of this pen before dead on winter. Last but not least, let's give the American breast some scratch. Everybody on the farm likes their scratch. Let's check on the adult quail, see how they're doing. Might be an egg. It's really slow season for them. 2 eggs. 2 eggs, that's it. Just a couple. Check their water. They got lots of water. Now let me check their feed. They're good on feed. Let's go in here out of the wind and check on the juvenile quail. They're growing, y'all. They got plenty of water and feed. I think maybe in another month, well, it's winter, so I'm not sure, but in another month or so, I could come out here and they would have eggs. Can't forget about Butterfinger. She loves to be loved on, and I gave her a little bit of food. She's a good outdoor cat. Well, it's a beautiful evening except for the wind. I got bluebird skies with just a few puff clouds in the far distance. It rained quite a bit this morning, nothing heavy, just for a while. I'm gonna come out here 15 to 20 minutes before the end of before sunset and watch for deer at the feeder, and I'll sit on the back porch, and if anything comes up I'll get it videoed and put it in right here. There's 10 minutes left of legal hunting light and there is no deer. I don't expect any to come in. But thank y'all for coming along. Love you guys. Challenge y'all to be a blessing for someone else. God bless, and we'll see you on the next video.